Hey everybody! So earlier on we learnt that there's three main types of acid reactions. What we're doing in this video is looking at the common reactants and products for those reactions. Because scientists have discovered that it's pretty much the same products that get made every time in these reactions. So the first one we've already actually learnt about, and then remember that's neutralization, which is an acid plus a base. So acid plus base, and we remember that that always makes a salt, not necessarily table salt, and water. Okay, well we also learnt that acids can react with metals. So we've got acid plus metal, and that was our acid etching example. Acid etching. Well, what happens in these reactions is that the acid and the metal, it always makes a salt again, but instead of water, hydrogen gas is actually released. And hydrogen gas is flammable, so these reactions can be dangerous if you're doing them near a flame, because that hydrogen will then catch on fire as it's produced. Let's actually spell hydrogen properly. Hydrogen. Okay. So that was our first acid reaction, our second acid reaction, and the third acid reaction, remember, is when acids react with carbonates. Remember how anything made of a carbonate, like this limestone statue here, it will react with an acid. And in those, they make a salt, and they make water, similar to an acid-base reaction, but they also produce carbon dioxide gas. So that means when these reactions are going on, you're going to get bubbling of CO2 gas bubbling through the water. And actually this is the type of reaction that vinegar and baking soda is. Baking soda, because vinegar is an acid and baking soda is a carbonate. Baking soda's proper chemical name is sodium bicarbonate. And its formula is actually Na, so sodium, HCO3, which means this is actually called bicarbonate, this molecule here, but it's a type of carbonate, so it follows this trend. Okay, so we need to memorize all these common reactants that happen in each of these three equations because they commonly, because they'll happen every time. So if you know what type of reaction you're doing, you know, and you can predict exactly what reactants, which products you're going to get.